Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing, ne? Please continue, man, doing the things. I really appreciate them, ne? Okay, because I think right but now the time is, I think it's past 12, ne? I'm gonna use a lot of Ivanek, guys, ne? English, I speak it properly from 8 up until 12. After that, it's Tswana, it's Venda, it's Xhosa, etc. And did you guys? All right, so today I want to talk about me being chased out of church. Okay, wait. All right, cool. It's fine. All right, so today, guys, I'm gonna talk about it's another story time, ne? Because I want to get to know the kind of person I am, ne? Maybe you will relate and learn something, you know. Today we're about to preach and teach, you know. And there's no other way of doing it best by telling my own story, because it's my story. All right, so what happened, ne? Is that hey, bazalwane, you know, ndumzalwane. Yo, I was kicked out of church. I think a lot of you would know there's what we call ukusiko enkonzweni. Those went to assemblies of God. I won't name other churches, but your mainstream church yabazalwane, you'd know if you get pregnant, backsig, they tell you to take a seat, you must chill until you give birth or until I don't know what. So today I'm gonna talk about that. So what happened is that I'm gonna tell you about my background about being a born again Christian and what I do at church. Mostly at church I do sing, yeah. And I've been to many churches. You Kalogo guys, I've been a spiritual tourist. I've taught around. I'm not a spiritual tourist anymore. I found a home, a shop. But okay, not because I was spiritual tourist, but yeah, I've taught around, man, because I've changed places. I was in Eastern Cape, and then here and in Gauteng, I was in different places. So that's how I got to be in different churches. Not because I'm someone or ungamameli. So yeah, I've been to a church where they were so strict, ne? But you don't jola. You marry inside the church. Yeah, it was very nice. And then I moved because I had to move, and then I went to this other church, and then that's where I got when I was about I was changing locations. Actually, I was going to two churches, meaning the old one and the new one. And then in that space, I think that's where the devil came in. Yes, because that's why I got pregnant, when I was just going this side and this side. Satan. Okay, but it's fine. So at that moment, I got pregnant. And bazalana, you know, okay guys, when you are your typical Mzalwane, when you get pregnant, it's a disgrace. And it's a shame, embarrassment. You can't get pregnant out of wedlock. Like, it's very wrong. And it's very wrong, obviously. Yes, I'm saying it is very wrong. I'm not saying it's right. It's very wrong. So what I did, I tested my mom root at the time. And then she told the mfundisi, the muruto of the time. And then I was told that I'm not allowed to come to church up until I give birth. Hey guys, it was so painful because Kalogo, I wanted to be closer to God at that time. It was a time where I really needed to be at church. Yeah, so that's how I was cut at church. And then remember I told you that I was going between two churches, DC and Apananga, because of I've changed in the Yoklala. So the other one, I told the other mfundisi, the new one, hey, I'm pregnant and I won't come to church because I felt I felt embarrassed, man. But then it was not that I didn't receive the reception that I got from the old church. The pastor was supportive, and he was like, "No, you're not gonna stop coming to church. You're gonna come to church." And it was it was one of the worst experiences and time of my Christian journey of faith. Because now, how do you stand or continue to come to church while ubuma ngaphambili enkonzweni uthi you are holy and then you're pregnant? You've been preaching holiness and you are pregnant. You know? So that's what happened. And even after, it was not easy for me to come back to church, because I've got this cloud, one that I'm carrying. That one. And you know about Zananik. This other time, can I tell you? I picked up a paper. I think I was 7 months. I picked up a paper from the floor. The paper was written, but I will say it in Xhosa. You are Siyozela. You know, Bangonina. A paper, guys. Like, true story. True story. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. And I was like, huh? So it means people, when they're feeling sleepy during church service, they're blaming their sleep on me because I'm the one who's pregnant. And I suspect it's a woman who wrote that thing. I suspect. I found a paper on the floor. Imagine, guys. Abazalwane. Okay. So yeah, that's what I went through, and it was just guys. Yeah. You even feel that when my experience, you even feel that maybe God does not love you. God, when he looks at you, he's looking at this disappointment. It takes time for you to love yourself and to receive the love of God, because of not what other people are saying, but because you're pregnant out of wedlock, and you're not expected to do that. You can't. You must get married. And when you don't meet those standards and you do the other way around, it's not easy to continue to even. I want to now encourage someone who has been pregnant and feel that they can't be active at church. I want to tell you, don't even waste time. God, the Bible says, when he forgives our sin, he forgives them and he remembers them not. You literally operating on a new slate, a clean one. So do not treat yourself based on what you have done. The love of God and his grace is all about that. You don't get stuck in your mistakes, in your downfall, in your shame, in your embarrassment. Do you understand? Just imagine if now I was still embarrassed that I got pregnant out of wedlock. Will I be able to love my kids? No. So sometimes when you do a mistake, yes, it was a mistake. But yeah, then it's there. I mean, these are the things that when other people would opt for abortion because they don't want to be seen pregnant because you are a disgrace. But also, abortion is something that nobody will see, but it's a scar that will haunt you forever. I'm not a pastor. I'm not saying here it's right to get pregnant out of wedlock or it's wrong to do abortion, but I'm just saying. And I'm just saying that God can take it all. God is not surprised by my pregnancy. He was not surprised by my pregnancy. God cannot be surprised by an abortion that you can make. God is not surprised by the things that we do that are are below standard of being umzalwane, if I may say so. I'm gonna bring it home and not talk about I'm speaking from a place of umzalwane. We do not surprise God when we flop, when we mess up. We do not surprise God. So I really think let me say this. I don't, not because that's Sigwane, not because they said I must not come to church, but it's not a good idea. When someone has done a mistake and they know that they've done something wrong, it is at that time when they really need to be close to God. Now when you seek at me and say, don't come to church, you isolate me, the devil will finish me. I will never come back. Thank God the devil didn't finish me. So it's my plea, if you're a pastor and you're watching this, if there's a girl that gets pregnant really now for real, there's no need for you to chase that girl and say, sit down, don't operate a church. There's no need. That pregnant girl is God's project, not for you. I mean, there are many people at church who abort, who continually having sex and they're preventing. What must happen? So just because now I've got a big tummy, then I must die and be crucified. For what? No. No. I correct. I am no by any means promoting pregnancy out of wedlock. But I'm just saying that when one has done a mistake, you don't kick a dog that's already down, man. You don't do that. I know I've messed up. Do not rub it in. Let me come to church. Do not isolate me. And again, what I found to be unfair. I haven't healed from this. I haven't healed. Because in these churches of ours, when it's the girl that gets pregnant, the men are never there to be blamed. We're always the ones that take all the shame. Why? The day I open a church, because I'm going to be a music pastor one day, guys. We're going to hold these guys accountable. I said what I said. If you're going to get it, forget it. Yo, she's a disgrace. She got pregnant out of wedlock. What are you saying about the men? Can we have Abo Babu Fundisi, the pastors, calling Abo brother into order? Why do we have to take all the blame? It's not fair. It is not fair. You're right. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, please, do subscribe and continue following me. My IG handle is Anivui Nandi. Anivui Nandi. On Facebook, I am Anivui Nandi. Yeah. Tell your friends and ask your friends of your friends and your friends to subscribe. I'm coming with more content, guys. Then